My name is Dana Braunschweig. I'm originally from Cherokee, Iowa. I moved to Des Moines in 1993 to go to college at AIB.
My name is Andrew Corright. I am also from Cherokee, Iowa, and I moved to Des Moines after I graduated school from Iowa State University in 1997, and I went to live with this guy. I went in to get my wisdom teeth pulled, and normally they put you under for that, but they check your blood pressure. My blood pressure was like 180 over 110 or something like that, and they were like, "Did you get chased by the cops on the way here? Or why is your blood pressure through the roof? Are you really nervous about this surgery?" I was like, not really. I said, "Because you need to be in the emergency room." And I was like, "What? I feel fine." So I went to the emergency room and they gave me some medicine, and then they did a battery test. They checked because I had protein in my urine, so they checked to see if I had bladder infection and did all that workup. But eventually it led to finding out, sending me to a nephrologist where they did a biopsy of my kidney and sent it off to UCLA Medical Center, and they found out that I have IgA nephropathy, and there was significant damage at that point, which was probably about 40% damage or so, and that was right before my daughter was born. So that's how I always judge how long I've had it. So my daughter's now 11. I think she just had her 11th birthday. So 11 years I've been dealing with it, and we've been making a cocktail of different medicines to try to help stop the deterioration of the kidney or slow it down. Just recently they found out that my kidneys are only about 13% functioning, so the need was pretty great for me to get on the donor list. So I put on the donor list in August of 2012, and some friends and family members got tested, and I was lucky enough to have my best friend be a match. And he knew it the whole time. He's like, "I'm going to be your donor." I was like, "Okay, whatever." I was like, "There's probably no way," because it's like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger, twins here, totally opposite. I was like, "How's this going to work?" But the only thing that matters is the cross-matching match, and that's what was really important. And so there's definitely something else at work there, I think. So that's kind of how we got to where we are today.
I decided that we were gonna put our two names together, Dana and Andy, and the kidney's name is gonna be Dandy. Dandy the kidney. I feel that that's a good name.
All right then. And so it is named.
I want you to know, I want you to
know. In kindergarten, there was a kickball game out for recess. I kicked the ball. He got me out by catching it.
It was not just any catch. It was a circus catch. Pretty phenomenal, if I can say so myself.
It was a Texas leaguer.
So I proceeded to celebrate my amazing catch.
He did. He got cocky. Did not approve. And went over, got on a snow pile because I was a little shorter than him. And I proceeded to hit him in the face. He then started crying.
I don't remember that part, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. He went home crying with a black eye, and I got sent to the principal's office. And that's how we pretty much officially met.
Yeah. After high school, we went kind of our separate ways. He went to AIB and I went to Iowa State. Although even a few times a year, we'd always see each other and get together. We'd go either to Iowa City and hang with some of our friends, or he would come up. So we continued to be really close friends through college, and then after graduation, we decided to live together because we were really good friends. We were thinking if we could survive living together, we'll probably stay friends for a real long time. After a few years, I moved to Las Vegas, which was pretty tough to leave your best friend and all your friends in town, and we did. I ended up doing 5 years out there, but whenever I would come back, we'd always make it a point to try to get together and do stuff together. And when we got together, it was like we never even really missed a beat.
And skip a step. Yeah. We talked quite a bit while he was out there.
Yeah, pretty much about once a week or so,
yeah.
If not more. So yeah, we remained close and did a good job of maintaining our friendship through that. And then one of the most exciting times was when we moved back and we got to see each other a little bit more frequently. So I got to go to Iowa games together and things like that. I have a wife named Callie. And I have my oldest daughter's named Monty Noah. She's 11. And I have my middle daughter is named Abea, and she's 4. And the littlest daughter is 2, and her name is Manaya. And that's our family. Normally I'm not the kind of person to accept help from other people, but thinking about my family without me is what makes me willing to accept the help from Dana. So that's why I'm willing to go through this.
My wife's name is Shelly. I have a son who's 13 named Peyton, and a daughter, Justice, who is 9, or will be 9 here shortly. On the way, I just said, I'm pretty sure I'm a match. I just can feel it, and my wife, Shelly, feels the same way. She was supposed to come along on the trip with us, but she got sick, and she was in the hospital at the time, and she said, go ahead and, just go, because we both felt that I was a match anyway, and she wouldn't even have to do it. And a week later, my wife was still in the hospital, and I got the call, and I stepped out of the room, and Andy was there visiting her, and it was our doctor from Iowa City confirming the fact that I was a match. And she said, would you like me to call Andrew? And for a second, I'm like, Andrew? Who's Andrew? But I said, no, he's right here. I will tell him myself. So I walked in and delivered the news. So it was a really special time. And I wasn't really that shocked, but apparently I should have been, because I guess the odds were not on our side.
Going through this process, there's a good thing and a bad thing that I'm really wondering what happens when I actually get Dana's kidney. The good thing is I've never beat Dana in golf before, so hopefully some of his golfing prowess will rub off and I'll finally be able to beat his ass. So that's what I'm hoping for, at least a few strokes out of the deal. And the bad thing is I hope it's not, the kidney doesn't pass on baldness, so I don't want to lose it.
This is by choice.
Oh, is it?
I could have a luscious hair if I wanted to.
I hope it's not passed through the kidney. That's what I'm saying.